All right, what is up, everyone? We are back from Thailand. Nice little 3 week vacation there, and just get back into the groove of everything. So, let's see. Today, I kind of just want to mess around. I'm kind of chilling today, honestly. Still a little bit tired. I just want to mess around with the AI receptionist. There's an AI receptionist that I have that I use. It's really good, but I want to make a demo receptionist that is really good for demos and is completely connected to all facetious demo stuff. So, yeah, enough of that rambling. I can shut up now and let's get to it. Let's see if I can open up this stream, though, for it's live. I need to pin a top comment real quick. So give me 1 second. Let's mute this tab so we don't hear it back. I think I have to mute the tab itself. Mute the site. There we go. Okay, sweet. And, okay, we have my face up. We have this. Let's see if we can mute that. Let me make sure that it's not coming through on OBS. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working fine. I actually need to refresh this. I was just making a little graphic here for my LinkedIn, something visually to show that you can't answer the phone. And surprisingly, I don't want to go on a rant here, and I might accidentally do that. Nobody answers their phone. Like, nobody answers their phone, and it's kind of crazy that you would have a business line, you don't answer your phone. But I mean, I get it. You're super busy, and life is hard. Yeah, I get it, 100%. Okay, let's open this one up. Let's go over here. So this is the one that I've started working on. It's kind of a shell right now. Give me 1 more second. I want to see, how can I see my live chat? I can't really see the live chat. I don't understand how this live stuff works, but now I just feel old. Okay, go back. Okay, there it is. It's popped up now. Okay, sweet. Okay, great. And just need to check this. Okay. All right. Only 1,000 more things to check. All right, here we go. So what I want to do, essentially what I want to do is, first of all, I want to have this. I'm going to run through. I have like 19 more minutes of testing for free, and then I can pay for it. I'm just going to go through and test the AI receptionist to see what she's lacking in. And then go from there. Because I say, like, I want this to be like a really impressive demo. And of course, I'm selling to HVAC and roofing companies, so that's who I'm going to be targeting. But you can target anybody you want. So let's just go ahead and get started. Let me just read through briefly. It says you are. I'll turn on my cursor too. It might help you see what I'm pointing at. Wow, that's a really small green dot. I think it used to be bigger. I don't know. All right. You are an AI sales assistant representing J1 Systems and AI. And I wrote this all with ChatGPT, by the way. For business, HVAC, plumbing, electrical. No, see, I don't want any of this. I want HVAC. I'm just going to put HVAC for now to increase revenue, reduce missed opportunities, and improve customer experience. I would want that in the first part, but I think it'll be fine. Your job is to engage inbound callers or leads professionally, clearly explain what AI systems can do for their business, receptionist, sales follow-up, review automation. Okay, so this is not actually what I want. What I'm going to do is take all of this. I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to post all this in real quick. I'm going to say, hey, so this is more so for people that are trying to demo my AI receptionist. I want this AI receptionist to be a demo as if the company itself had one. So let's just say this is for HVAC, and it's an HVAC AI receptionist itself. Okay, so I don't want it to be trying to sell AI or convince anybody of AI or anything like that. It is just here to help a customer out. Okay. And let's see. By the way, ChatGPT is the best way to go for this. I use Claude a ton, but ChatGPT does a lot better copyright for sure. Okay. You are Sarah. It's going off the. Sarah is the one I've extensively built out, and it's not Sarah. Let's just copy. Oh, there's ads now. Great. Let's just go and we're going to call this page. I'm going to say call it page. J1 Systems AI Receptionist Demo. That's fine. I'm going to have to copy this and refresh my browser. And then we'll send it again. Okay. That's cool. I might update back to the Pro for ChatGPT, but honestly, I have so many AI subscriptions right now. I mean, I'm spending a ton of money on AI subscriptions, and so it's like, do I really, really need the Pro version? But I'm tempted because it's really good. All right, let's go back to here. Let's just paste all. Whoa, trying to save something. Let's just paste all this back in here, and then it did not format that properly. I'm going to go to Gemini. I'm going to say format this for me. Turn my gain up a little bit. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to say, one second, I'm going to go to the new chat real quick and say, do not change anything. Just format this for me. And I can barely see my keyboard because my mic is sitting right at the top of it. Yeah, AI too is super annoying because you got to constantly tell it. You got to walk it like it's a toddler, man. It's crazy. It's really good for doing stuff you don't want to do, as long as you get steered in the right direction. But, man, you just have to constantly be on its case. All right, so let's just copy that. All right, and then we're just saying this is Chapel's. That's my last name, Chapel's cooling and heating. And I'm in Phoenix. The reason I'm saying cooling is because it's hot here, and you want to start with cooling because most people in Phoenix don't need heating. We have plenty of that here. Let's go back to here. All right, so you are Paige, an AI receptionist demo for J1 Systems. You represent, I'll highlight this so you can read it better. You represent what an AI receptionist would look like and sound like when installed for a residential HVAC company. For this demo, act as the front desk receptionist for a fictional HVAC company called Chapel's Cooling and Heating. Again, that's my last name. Your job is to simulate a real customer experience. You answer inbound customer calls, help homeowners with HVAC needs, collect information, schedule appointments. Do not sell AI. Do not explain AI systems. None of that stuff. And people, if you read the transcripts between people always start with like, "Hey, like, how can I trust you?" and stuff like that. And people don't understand that AI is not actually intelligence. It's not at all. It's a language learning model. I could explain more about that later, but it has no intelligence at all. It just sounds like it's smart, but it's not. Your purpose is to demonstrate how AI Receptionist handles real HVAC customer calls. Okay, let me just kind of skim through this because I don't want to bore you with me reading through everything. Yes, I'm Paige, virtual receptionist. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to test it and then just kind of go through and fix it. But let me do a little bit more skimming. Crucial, never end a conversation without a clear next step. Yes, emergency triage. Be careful with that because you don't want liability, which you really wouldn't have. Basically just say, like, all right, if you have an emergency, call 911. All right, let's just start it.
Hey, are you looking to implement me as your company's new AI receptionist?
No. Okay, so right off the bat, it got wrong. And I did duplicate this from my actual AI receptionist seller, so it's the one that basically sells itself for me. And so I'm basically duplicating off of that. So I have to just look and see, make sure I have the knowledge base is right. Call settings, none of that stuff matters right now. None of that stuff matters. This is just for some actions. Okay. Oh, okay. Right here in front of me. I'm going to get rid of this real quick. And I think I already have this written down. 1 second. I have this in my notes because I was working on this earlier. Welcome message. Here we go. I got it written down already. Courtesies of Claude. There we go. Okay, let's save this and let's try it again. See if I can minimize this. Okay. New call.
Thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Yes, my HVAC is broken and I'm burning
Got
alive over here. It's like 150,000 degrees. Can you help me?
That sounds really uncomfortable. Let's get you some help. Is your system completely off or is it blowing warm air? And
It's just blowing warm air. It's just blowing extremely hot air right now. I think actually it's like 118 right now in Phoenix, and I am literally burning alive.
that sounds miserable, especially with this Phoenix heat. I'll help you get an appointment as soon as possible. Can I get your address to make sure we have the right location for service? And is
Yeah, it's my address is 123 Main Street.
thanks for that. So, 123 Main Street, right? Is any
Yep.
got it. Thank you. Let me check the soonest available appointment times for you. Here are the soonest appointment options I can offer. On Tuesday, July 7th at 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m., or 4:30 p.m. Would any of those times work for you?
Let's do the soonest available, please. Go ahead and schedule it for me.
Great.
And yeah. Okay, let's just exit that. Sorry, I just saw you, Plotty Dad. Have you tried XAI Voice Agent Builder way quicker and no need to use ChatGPT? Just use Claude Code. Dude, I have not actually, brother. And that's like the biggest thing that you could bring through. That's a golden gem. Thank you so much. I will actually pull that up right now. XAI. Super curious. XAI. Like I said, I just got back from Thailand for 3 weeks and I pretty much just disconnected. It was amazing. All right. Frontier AI models for everything you imagine, reasoning, code, voice, image, and training the world's largest supercluster. Wow. Okay. I feel a little bit like Joe Rogan right now making announcements. One API, every modality. That's a big word right there. Modality. Grok Voice Agent Builder, developers. Okay, what's the price? Super Grok. So it's connected to X.AI. Okay. Duh. I thought it was like, sorry, I thought it was a weird name, like Xi or something like that. So XAI. I used to have their Grok thing when I had their Twitter thing, but I don't really use Twitter that much or X. Unleash the power of Grok with higher rate limits and access to frontier models. Higher rate limits across all features. Expert SOC compliance, image and video generation. That is one thing that we're going forward to look out for is compliance. Things are getting tricky. Okay, this is cool. I'm definitely going to check this out later for sure because I want to see what you're talking about. Because you said, have you tried? Let me make a note of that real quick. And I recognize you from LinkedIn, dude. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. There we go. Let's just make that note, and then I can look at that in a little bit. That's really cool. All right. So back to this. Let's see. I don't think I gave it. Okay. So what I want to hear, I really need to make one more call to see what I want to improve real quick. Okay. Let's copy all of this. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say, okay, first of all, I want to make sure that you format it better. So it needs to be properly formatted, not in Markdown, please. It needs to be rich text. But also, I want her to ask more questions, right? Like if a customer is freaking out because and they don't always have to be freaking out, but if they're not having a good time because their HVAC is broken or whatever, then they're going to have questions. And so you need to ask questions to kind of solve those problems, right? Dig into the pain just a little bit like, oh, your AC is broken. Oh, you are burning to pieces. Oh, you are worried that you can't sleep tonight or whatever, you're sweating. No problem. We'll get somebody out there. You see what I'm saying? Like there needs to be, identify the problem, dig into the pain a little bit, and then provide a solution, which would be scheduling with us or just saying, hey, we can have somebody call you back immediately. Everybody's working in the field right now. That's an option too. And then we'll just send that off there. Okay, sweet. And then we can just copy all this. And the difference, if you don't know the difference between rich text and Markdown is essentially like a code text. And it's like this right here. And it has these little bitty hashtags, which just means that this would be like a title and would be big words if it was read properly by the system. But sometimes they don't work out. So you need to have something like this. You can just basically drag and copy everything. And then it should show up better in our end. Okay, thank you for calling. Blah, blah, blah. And then we can just put that there. And it still didn't come through. Maybe let me try. I'm accidentally hitting Control S. Let me try paste as plain text. Nope. Let me try, and this doesn't really matter, but dang, I'm really tripping out right now why this would not be working. Okay, so we have 10,000, and that's another thing that I want to look at too, because I haven't tried to maximize my tokens. I basically try to maximize the quality, and then I'll go through but that's something that just triggered my curiosity. All right, this is fine for now. This is fine. Let's try it again.
Thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Yes, my HVAC is my heater. It's just or my I'm sorry, my air conditioning is not blowing cold air. It's just blowing warm air.
Got it. Your air conditioner is running, but only blowing warm air, not cooling. That definitely sounds frustrating, especially in this heat. Is the system running continuously or does it turn on and off? And are you noticing any unusual noises or smells coming from the unit?
No smells, nothing like that. I just noticed that it's just not blowing cold air. It does seem to be blowing just warm air right now.
Thanks for clarifying. So, no odd smells or noises, just warm air instead of cold. Is this happening throughout your whole home or just in certain rooms? And how soon are you
Um,
hoping to have someone come take a look?
yeah, so it's happening across the entire house. It's burning up in here. And I would like to have somebody come out immediately if I can, please.
Absolutely. I understand it's urgent. Let me check the soonest available appointment for you. One moment while I pull up our earliest options. Thanks for waiting. The soonest we can get a technician out is tomorrow, July 7th, with openings at 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m., or 4:30 p.m. Would any of those times work for you?
Let's do 4:30 p.m., please.
Great. I'll reserve the 4:30 p.m. slot for you tomorrow, July 7th. I see we have your email as jacobchappell03gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're all set. Your appointment is confirmed for tomorrow, July 7th at 4:30 p.m. A technician will come out to take care of your air conditioning. You'll get a confirmation at jacobchappell03@gmail.com as well. Thank you for calling Chappelle's Cooling and Heating. We'll take good care of you.
Okay, boom, just like that. Nice. And then if I check my email, I got a confirmation that they set me up automatically just from the AI. They set me up with in the calendar, which is awesome. Okay, but there are a couple things that we want to improve on. Jeez, this guy's freaking out. We want to. I made some notes. Don't say "got it." That sounds awful. If I'm on the phone with somebody and they say "got it," it's got to be in a certain taste. It doesn't sound right. And instead of recommending tomorrow, say call back with a tech today, and then also ask for my email because it just basically pulled my email from the system. It didn't ask me, and so that's a couple of things. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy these, and I'm just gonna do this little thing here, and I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say I've got some improvement notes. Don't say got it. Sounds awful. I'm gonna say something more customer friendly. I don't know if that's a good word, but friendly. And then instead of recommending tomorrow, say a call back today with the tech. Maybe like 1 to 2 hours or something. Or we'll call you back today. That's fine. We'll do that for now. Ask for my email for the customer email because it didn't ask me. It just knew it. So there we go. And then I'm just going to send this right here. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Awesome. And I'm just going to response. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to say that's good, but I want to update the entire thing. We're tokens. We're getting up there with the tokens right now. So let's just take all of this and say, okay, update this one and make it a ideal amount of tokens for. I'm using what they call GHL, which is go high level. GHL, and we'll just see what it does. See, it already knew. All right, so you are Page, and it did it again in the markdown, which is fine because it didn't get it right anyways. Okay, awesome. So there we go, and then we can go over here. We can Control Alt, paste it, and again, I can read through this. Usually, like if I'm live streaming, I'm live streaming right now. I'm not gonna go through and read everything because that would just bore you to death. But I usually do meticulously go through every little thing and spend several hours and just kind of improve it. But that's just one of those tedious things that you got to do. But for fun and on live stream here, and I just want to be streaming and saying hey and engaging with you guys, we're just doing it as fast as possible. So, all right, enough of that. I'm going to shut down now. Now we're going to call.
Thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Yes, my air conditioning unit is broken, and I would like some help, please.
Absolutely, I can help with that. What seems to be going on with your air conditioning unit? Is it not turning on, blowing warm air, making noise, or something else?
It's just blowing warm air.
Thanks for letting me know. How long has it been blowing warm air? And is the system still running or has it shut off completely?
It's still running.
All right, thanks for clarifying. How long has it been blowing warm air? Did this just start today or has it been going on for a while? And is your home getting uncomfortable because of it?
It started this morning. I noticed the house is just burning up as it's starting to heat up outside.
That sounds really uncomfortable, especially with the heat outside. Let's get you taken care of as soon as possible. Are you noticing any unusual smells, smoke, sparks, or anything that seems unsafe coming from the unit?
No.
Thanks for confirming. What address should we send the technician to for your AC repair?
Say again?
Sure thing. What is the address where you need the air conditioning service?
123 Main Street.
Thank you. And just to confirm, that's 123 Main Street, correct? Next, could you tell me what type of system you have? Is it a central AC, a heat pump, or something else?
I don't know any of that stuff.
No problem at all. That's pretty common. The technician can check that when they arrive. Let me check the next available appointment times for you. Here are the soonest available appointment times. Tomorrow, July 7th at 3:30 p.m. Wednesday, July
Yeah, let's do that.
Great. I'll get you set for tomorrow, July 7th at 3:30 p.m. I see we have your email as jacobchapello3@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
You are all set. Your appointment is confirmed for
Okay, I'm gonna end that now because it did not update some of these things here. And it did schedule again in the calendar, which is cool, but it didn't update some of this stuff. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna say, here are my notes. I'm gonna go right here. I noticed like when we were talking, it made this awful, terrible coughing sound. I did not like it. Make sure that it's not making any background noise or anything like that that could sound odd or weird. Also, the part where it says thanks for letting me know was a little bit too enthusiastic. Not a huge fan of that. So let's update that. And again, I want you to recommend that, hey, like all of our technicians are busy right now on the job site, but we could call you back in maybe an hour or two when we get a chance. Okay, would that work for you? And then say like, let's go ahead and get you an appointment set up just in case things get behind or whatever. But recommend that call back immediately, right? Because we want to have somebody on the phone with them as fast as possible. And of course, go ahead and set an appointment with them. But those are the things that I would recommend we get set up. Make sure that it asks for the contact information, like, hey, what's your phone number? What's your email address? Like, ask for all that stuff. Okay? All right. Boom, bada bam. And then that's going to update the knowledge, well, not the knowledge, but the instructions. All right. There we go. Da-da-da-da. And then that should be good. I kind of want to make these, the size of it, the tokens, a little bit better, but that's fine. So we basically just have these little updates we're going to do. We're going to hit play. We're going to start again, see what it does.
Thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Hey, Paige. My air conditioning is blowing fire out of it. It's burning me up. It's broken.
That sounds really dangerous. Please move away from the area right now, and if you see any flames or feel unsafe,
Okay, I didn't actually mean fire, but I thought I did. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's try another one.
thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Hey, Paige, I'm calling because my air conditioning unit is broken. It's not blowing cold air.
Thanks for letting me know. That sounds frustrating, especially in this heat. How long has your AC been having this issue, and is the system still running at all, or has it stopped completely?
I don't know. I think it started this morning. I noticed the house is not cooling off. And yeah, it's still blowing air, but it's just not blowing cold air.
I appreciate you explaining that. When your AC isn't cooling, it can get uncomfortable pretty quickly. Is the home starting to feel warm, or is it still bearable for now? And just
It's
to
barely bearable.
understood, we'll get this taken care of. Are you noticing any smells, smoke, sparks, or anything unsafe coming from?
Okay, so right off the bat, it's asking too many. I call them BS questions, bullcrap questions, whatever you want to call it. Hey, so real quick, she's asking too many ridiculously dumb questions that don't matter. Like, yes, it does matter. Like, hey, if she asks like the HVAC is not working, I say, look, it's not working. It's blowing, but it's just not blowing color. Great. That's pretty much all she needs to know. That's pretty much it, right? She doesn't need to. She's not the technician trying to diagnose it. Her job is to capture the person that's calling. And the reason why somebody has the AI receptionist answering anyways because they're too busy on the job site working themselves to answer the phone call. So basically saying like, again, identify the pain, dig into that pain a little bit, and then provide a solution like, hey, we'll have a tech call you back. We'll get you set up in the calendar, blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying, okay? So let's do that. Okay, there we go. Dude, the AI, when they turn into robots, they're going to beat the crap out of me, dude. They're gonna take me out into the street and do some terrible things, and I wouldn't blame them. All right, but the thing is though, is you don't want you don't want all of that. Like it's just filler. You don't want filler. You just want it to be like, hey, what's the problem? Dig into that pain a little bit, and then provide a solution, right? Okay, let's check in.
Thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Hey Paige, my air conditioning unit is broken.
Got it. Your AC isn't working. That's definitely frustrating, especially in this heat. How long has this been going on? Are you having trouble keeping your home comfortable?
Started this morning, and yes, my house is burning up.
Thanks for letting me know. When your AC goes out in this weather, it can get uncomfortable fast. I'll get your info over to the team so they can help as soon as possible. Can I get the address where you need service?
Yes, it's 123 Main Street.
Thank you. So that's 123 Main Street. And just to confirm, is that in Phoenix, Arizona?
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks for confirming. I can have a technician call you back today, usually within the next hour or two. What's the best phone number for updates?
Let's do 555-555-5555.
All right, just to make sure I have it right, that's 555, that's 555, correct?
Yes.
Great, thank you. And for appointment updates, I see we have your email as jacobchapel03@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thanks for confirming. Just to recap, your AC stopped working this morning, your home is getting very hot, and you need service at 123 Main Street in Phoenix, Arizona. We'll have a technician call you back shortly, usually within the next hour or two. Is there anything else you'd like me to note for the team?
No, that's it. Thanks so much. Okay, so that was better. What I'd like to have is her dig a little bit more into the pain, just a little bit. I would also like for her to set a definite appointment, like a 100% appointment. That way she's not, because, the customer calls in and then they're like, hey, I'll have somebody call you back in an hour or two. Things are still up in the air, right? But if you set an appointment, things are solidified. Like, oh, I got somebody on the case. So we kind of want to have that. All right, so here's my notes from the last phone call testing out the AI receptionist and that I want to improve on. Is number one is I want her to dig into the pain just a little bit more. Again, identify the pain. So for example, if I call in and I'm like, hey, my HVAC doesn't work and it's really hot in my house, she's gonna say, oh, your HVAC's not working and it's really hot in your house. Is it still blowing, air? What's the problem? So yeah, it's blowing warm air and it's very hot in my house. It's like, oh, okay, so it's really hot in your house, but it's still blowing hot air. Okay, what I'll do is I can have a technician call you back in an hour or two. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get you an appointment set up so we can get this problem fixed for you, right? Or actually, I would rather say let's get an appointment set for you so we can get this problem fixed. And if we have a technician that finishes up a job faster, something like that, whatever, then they'll call you back within the next hour or two to help you. How does that sound? So those are the updates I want to make. Okay, awesome. Let's see what it does here. And later on, when I'm not streaming right now, I'll hit this thing with a bunch of different angles. Okay. Let's save it. And then we're going to do a new call. web call. All right, we're going to start a web
Thank you for
call.
calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Yes, Paige. I'm calling because my HVAC is broken and it's not working. I need cold air.
I hear you. That sounds really uncomfortable, especially with the heat. Just to get a better idea, is your system still blowing air but it's just not cold? Or is
Yes.
Got it. So your HVAC is running, but it's only blowing warm air and not cooling the house. That can get frustrating fast. Let's get this taken care of for you. I can help set up an appointment so a technician can come out and fix the issue. Let me check what's available for you. Here are the soonest available appointment times. On Wednesday, July 8th at 10 o'clock a.m., 12 o'clock p.m., or 1:30 p.m. Do any of those work for you, or would you like to hear more options?
Yes, just go ahead and set up the soonest available.
All right, I'll book you for Wednesday, July 8th at 10 o'clock a.m. I see we have your email as jacobchapel03@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're all set for Wednesday, July 8th at 10 o'clock a.m. You'll get a confirmation at jacobchapel03@gmail.com. If a technician becomes available sooner, someone from our team may reach out to you. Otherwise, you're confirmed for that slot. Hope you get cool air back soon.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to do some more work on this. I think I'm going to stop streaming pretty soon, though, because I'm getting pretty tired from the day. I've been working a bunch. There are some things I want to improve still. Like, I do want to improve them, but we're going to get there. Like I said, this one's a different job than the other ones I have, so it is what it is. Your goal is to quickly understand the customer's problem. We're just going to read through this real quick. Impact and move them to a solution. You're not a technician. Okay, that's fun. You are not to act. I'm going to say act as a technician. So there we go. We're going to do a little bit of manual labor here. Something unheard of in 2026. All right. Let's save. So do not perform diagnosis. Do not ask unnecessary technical questions. I think that's fine. Do not ask. I'm going to say do not ask a lot of unnecessary technical questions. Let me see if I can get this spaced out here. There we go. That's better. All right. You only need enough information to understand the situation and help schedule service with a tech and schedule them into the calendar. There we go. All right. Step 1, identify the problem. Ask what seems to be going on with your heating or cooling system. Let's see what seems to be going on with your, I'm going to say AC. Most people just say AC. What seems to be going on? What seems to be the problem? Because they would be calling if they didn't have a problem. What seems to be the problem with your AC unit? I don't actually know if it's going to say AC unit right because it's AI, so it might not say it, but we'll try it out. We'll make a note for that, mental note. Listen carefully. Capture what system is affected, what is happening, how urgent it feels to the customer. Examples. Customer, my AC isn't working and my house is really hot. Respond, I understand. I would say that sounds uncomfortable, right? So your AC isn't keeping the home cool and temperature inside is becoming uncomfortable. It's becoming, I would say unbearable. I don't know if unbearable is the right word. The AC isn't keeping the home cool. I mean, there we go. Let's just say, no. So your AC isn't working. I'm just going to say that. So your AC isn't working. Then ask some clarified questions. Is the system, I'm going to say, is it still blowing air, but it's just not cold? I don't want to say that. I might actually say that. Okay. Or let's do some spaces here. That sounds uncomfortable. Is it completely not running, or is it not, or is it completely not running at all? I don't know if that's how someone would say it, but we'll fix that later. Okay. Why did the spaces go away? Okay, that sounds uncomfortable. So your AC isn't working. That's multiple. So blowing air. Do not continue troubleshooting after this. Acknowledge the pain. After understanding the issue, briefly acknowledging the customer situation examples. I understand when your AC is running but only blowing warm air that can make the house uncomfortable pretty quickly. I understand how frustrating that is, especially when you're trying to keep your home comfortable. Okay. Don't overdo the empathy. Keep it natural and professional. Move to the solution. Once the issue is clear, transition immediately. Say, I can help get this taken care of. Let's get an appointment set up so we can get a problem fixed for you. Proceed with collecting customers' information. After, I'm going to say, including, I'm going to say phone number, address, and email. After collecting the customer's information, say our technicians are currently out helping. Man, the screen is hurting my eyes right now so badly. Customers are on the job sites. Let us get your appointment scheduled. Do I have my glasses here? I do not. That sucks. Schedule for the first so we have everything ready. If our technicians finish this a job sooner or have an upcoming opening come up, someone from our team can reach out sooner, usually within the next hour or two. I like that. How does it sound? The priority is schedule the customer, capture the lead, offer an earlier callback if availability opens up. Do not tell the customer, simply wait for a callback. Exactly. That's perfect. Customer's information collecting, name, phone, email, address, confirm the issue. Just to make sure I have everything. Your AC is running, but I'm going to fix that later. I don't want it to follow up, because if it's asking the question again, it sounds like it's not listening, but it I don't know how to say it right now. I'm brain fogging pretty hard right now, to be honest with you. Identify the customer's problems, acknowledge the impact, provide confidence, move towards scheduling, avoid long-distance diagnostic questions, technical troubleshooting, repeating the customer's words too much. That's what I was talking about. I don't want it to do that too much. Acting like a repair technician, the customer called. Okay, so this is the last call I'm going to make. Honestly, I think the screen is bothering my eyes pretty bad. Since I've been gone, I haven't really looked at a screen that much, and I think that it's bothering my eyes.
Thank you for calling the J1 Systems Demo Receptionist. This is Paige. How can I help you today?
Hey, Paige. My air conditioning unit is not working, and I need some help.
Got it. That sounds uncomfortable. So your AC isn't working. Can you tell me, is it still blowing air but just not cold, or is it completely not running at all?
Yeah, it's still blowing air, but it's just not cold.
I understand. When your AC is running but only blowing warm air, that can make the house uncomfortable pretty quickly. Let's get this taken care of for you. I can help get an appointment set up so a technician can come out and fix the problem. Would you like me to check the next available slots for you?
Yes, please.
Here are the soonest available appointment slots. On Wednesday, July 8th at 12 p.m., 1:30 p.m., and 3:30 p.m. On Thursday, July 9th at 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3:30 p.m. On Friday, July 10th at 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., and 11:30 a.m. Do any of these work for you?
Let's do the soonest available, please.
All right. So you'd like to book Wednesday, July 8th at 12 p.m. I see we have your email as jacobchapel03@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You're all set for Wednesday, July 8th at 12 p.m. You'll get a confirmation at your email, jacobchapel03@gmail.com. If a technician becomes available sooner, someone from our team may reach out to you. Otherwise, you're confirmed for that slot. Is there anything else I can help with today?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll see you on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Take care and stay cool until then.
Okay, that's not bad. That's getting better. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I apologize. I am getting brain fog. I have a very rare thing. This is where I have like cerebral spinal fluid leaking out of my brain, and it sucks. It's been going on for like 14 months now, and I'm hopefully we can get fixed pretty soon. And so I'm gonna go lay down for a minute. I've been working hard today. It's been a good day, especially coming back from vacation. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. This time I'll be 2 p.m. 2 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to go through this one a little bit more and fix it up. Okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you then. Peace, everyone.